Well, you heard Senator Reid right there. He says the case against John McCain is he's wrong on all of the big issues, the war, the economy.
Well, I've heard a lot that John McCain is a third Bush term. Nothing could be further from the truth. It was John McCain, after all, who spoke loudly for 4 long years, saying that Don Rumsfeld was the worst Secretary of Defense in history, that the prosecution of the war in Iraq was going badly, and that we needed a new strategy, and we are now executing a new strategy because of John McCain. John McCain has differed with George Bush on global warming, on climate change, on how we should deal with high fuel prices right now, saying that we should stop the fill of the Strategic Petroleum Reserve, for example.
President Bush isn't very enthusiastic about the gas tax holiday.
No, he's not. So there are clear places where George Bush and John McCain differ, and I think John McCain will run on his own record, his own character, his own integrity.
How do you defend that gas tax holiday? I was talking to Senator Clinton last week and asked her if she could name a credible economist who could support it, and she couldn't. Can you?
Yeah, no, I can't. But you see, I don't think it matters. I'm a business person.
How can you say that, though?
Because I think economists sometimes argue about the theory. Economists right now are arguing theoretically about whether we're in a recession or not. An American family who's sitting around the kitchen table wondering how they're going to pay for groceries, fill their gas tank, whether they're going to stay in their home, whether or not they can send a kid to college this fall, for them, the economy is in difficulty, and all the theoretical discussion is sort of irrelevant.
What's not theory is that this is going to cost $9 billion. The money's going to come out of the Highway Trust Fund. That could cost up to 300,000 jobs.
Well, if it continued, yes, but let's talk about how much earmarks that John McCain has said we need to stop. Earmarks over the last year or two. Well, that's $42 billion in the last 2 years. Discretionary spending has risen 70% in the last 7 years. Another clear difference, by the way, between President Bush and John McCain, who believes that to get out of a difficult economic time, we have to practice fiscal restraint, we have to grow our economy, and we also have to find ways to reduce the increase in discretionary spending.